Hey guys, today I am showing you all of the products that I have used up and purchased in the month of May. This was a really great month and I have a ton of random purchases, but I'm excited because I actually do have a good amount of empties because I feel like I have not used up that much stuff this year, but whatever, we're doing our best. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 empties. And first would be 3 foundation products. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation in 1 neutral. I do think that this is really nice. Gave great high medium coverage. It had more of a natural finish. This did provide some hydration, so this wasn't the best for my oily skin, but I'm so glad that I got it used up and I did enjoy it while it lasted. Won't repurchase though. I've just seen other people decluttering these recently and that their product had separated, so I decided to use mine up before that happened. Then I was going to try to use this to mix with bronzing drops and I literally got 2 more uses out of it and it was empty. This is the Lawless Conceal the Deal foundation in Pearl. This is their old foundation formula and it wasn't my favorite, so even if it was available I would say no, that I wouldn't repurchase it, but I used this for such a long time last year, so this feels so amazing to be done. And then today I used up this Fenty Eavesdrop Blurring Skin Tint Mini in number 2. I'm not going to cut this open to get, you know, one more use out of it. I pushed down and contorted what I could, but I did actually get several uses out of this. This is something in the past where I've had it in shade number 3, but I do think 2 is a little bit better for me. They definitely should add some lighter shades because sometimes this would look a smidge too dark, but I do think that this is a great skin tint because it gives more coverage than others. It does have that blurring quality, so if you want a skin tint but you have normal combo oily skin, I would definitely recommend this. Not something I'm going to repurchase though. There are always so many new foundations coming out that I like to spend my time trying new products. There are very few products in general, but foundation specifically, that I would actually repurchase. I want them to be the best of the best, even though all of those I think are good. I did use up another Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray Mini. I had this in my travel bag for a while and I've been on a couple of trips. So this is my holy grail. I have a full size and I have a couple more minis, which is great. Again, I will save those for traveling. I also finished up this Tarte Man Eater Blush and Glow Liquid Blush in pink, which is so exciting. I love this color. It's a pretty light, warm pink. I think that this actually gave a perfect amount of pigment, a light amount of glow. It looked beautiful on the skin. It was easy to apply. I have 2 more minis that I will definitely hang on to. And I'm so glad that I'm able to say that I have a blush empty. I have just 1 eye product. This has been going since the beginning of the year, I think. The Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Platinum Mascara. So there's still a little juice in here, but it's been open for long enough. I love this. It looks like such a simple wand, but I think that it made my lashes look really thick and full and long, and I just absolutely love this. This is something that I would buy if it was 40–50% off. Then I have 2 lip glosses. This one took forever. This is the In Beauty Project Lip Oil in Vanilla Mint. You guys know that before this I've been working on Candy Cane. I love the scent of this. It does have some shimmer. It wasn't really noticeable until I pulled out the stopper and I was getting the shimmer that was at the bottom there, and it was a little bit grainy, but I do think that this is a really nice thick lip oil that feels really smooth, super glossy. I'm not a clear gloss girl, so I wouldn't buy this one again, but I love the scent and I do recommend if you do like clear gloss. I got 116 uses out of this and I probably used it 4 times before putting it in my project pan. So let's say I got 120 uses out of this, which I think is fantastic. Then I did use up a little mini Lawless Forget the Filler lip gloss in Melrose. This was a limited edition shade from last year's holiday set, but it's super similar to Cali Sunset, which is a QVC exclusive shade. You can also buy it on TikTok Shop, and I have a backup because I'm so obsessed. I love that color so much. This has a little bit more of like a golden metallic flip, where that one has just like a golden shimmer to it. It's a little bit more pigmented. So I love this, but I like that one a bit more, which works out great because that's the permanent one. But this was beautiful. I love the Lawless Gloss formula. I don't like their minis. I think the applicator is too small that you have to dip back in multiple times. You also don't get a ton of product. So you absolutely do need to pull the stopper out of these to really get your money's worth. But I love the full sizes. This is one of the only thick glosses that I like. Because of that thickness, it does help to blur the lip lines. The high glossy finish makes your lips look fuller as well. So this was a joy to use up. And I tracked 33 uses on this, but I probably used it at least 10 more times for different makeup looks that I did with this. So I'm gonna say that I may have gotten 45 uses out of this approximately, but I really love this one so much. And those are all of my empties, so some really good ones. So now for the fun part, all of these random purchases. So I actually got a lot of things from a Facebook group called BoxyCharm subscribers, where it started out by people like trading and selling the products from their BoxyCharms, and now it's just turned into just like a makeup and skincare buying and selling group. And I bought so many things, so I need to like back off. Although for me, I want to get things about 40% off to make it worth it, and especially with how to pay for shipping and stuff, I want it to be about 40% off, and I've been able to find some really good things. I honestly though, I don't know how people are able to sell them this cheap and be able to still make a profit. I feel like these products are authentic. The people that I purchase from are frequent sellers on that page. I did see someone say that they had purchased some fake Dior from there, but I bet you that the person that sold it bought it from somebody else, so they probably also did not know that it was fake. But I don't think that these products should be having a chance of being faked. I don't know, we'll see. Let me know. But I got some really good deals here. The TikTok shop purple ticket came back. Thank you to anybody that clicked, and I did get some really wonderful goodies with that money. I have a Mother's Day gift from Justin. I have a flip order, an Amazon order. I have some exchanges I did at Ulta, and I have a purchase from the cosmetic company store. So I'm gonna start with the things that I purchased from Facebook. So for some reason, a lot of people were posting Glow Recipe, and I decided, oh good, this will be a great time for me to try to get some things that I've been interested in. So first we have the Glow Recipe Guava Vitamin C Bright Eye Gel Cream. I just think this is so cute. It sounds nice. And this is the full size. It has half a fluid ounce, 15 mils. This retails for $38 and I spent $23. So I thought that was pretty good. I don't know the exact percentage off. Then I paid $55, including shipping, for these two serums, which this is a very good deal. I wanted to try to buy the Glow Recipe Blur Drops, but people were not selling them that discounted on there, and that's a product I love using as a primer. I have other primers, so I'm keeping an eye on other people posting it, but I'm trying to see if I can get it at a cheap price. So I got the Glow Recipe Blackberry Retinol Blemish Serum. I've been interested in this one for quite some time, and this is $48. And then I also got the Strawberry Smooth BHA AHA Salicylic Serum, and this is normally $42. And you know, a lot of Glow Recipe stuff is that like watermelon lime, which I don't like. I have oily, acne prone skin, so these sound so good for me. And again, what an amazing deal. $55 shipped for these two products that are almost $50 each. Next, this is crazy. I bought the Patrick Ta Major Skin Hydra Luxe Luminous Skin Perfecting Foundation in 4 Golden. She only had one shade and it happened to be my color. I got this for $34. I think that this is like 60 bucks or something, so that is a really good deal. I know that I did not need this. I know that this is not the best match for my skin type, but I was just so curious, and I know I'm never going to be able to get it for a deal as good as that. And Patrick Ta never wants to accept me on Beauty Tap. I spent $21 including shipping on this Dolce & Gabbana light blue roller ball. Actually, this is a travel spray, which is even better. I thought they only did roller balls, so that makes me feel really excited. I get kind of nervous about perfume because I also think that's something that could be faked, but likely not this one. And it looks like legit. The box was a little makey because there was like some sort of sticker on there, but I spent only $21 for this, which I thought was a really good price. This is my favorite scent, and I don't have very many travel perfumes, definitely nothing spring, summer, only a fall, winter one. So I thought this was a perfect purchase, and I got really lucky with her price because other people were charging more. Then I got these two products from one seller, and I have been wanting this ever since it came out because so many people used it, and there's no way that I could have justified this purchase. Is an Hourglass brush, and this is their new blush brush. So this is supposed to be $46 and I got it for 24 bucks, which I know is still expensive for a brush, but such a good deal for Hourglass. And then I did get another travel perfume. This is one of my all-time favorites, so this will be perfect for fall winter for me. And this is a Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid, and I spent 16 bucks on this, which again is such a good deal. So these are perfumes that I have in the full size, so I will just be saving those for travel. And then I did pay $5.21 for shipping for those, so still an amazing deal. And then this was the best deal ever. I paid $25 shipped for these two products. I don't know what was going on, why she was being so generous that day, but this is something that I have had on my loves list on Sephora for forever because I wanted to try it. The In Beauty Project Bright and Smooth Body Exfoliating Serum, and this product retails for $35. And then she also had one shade of the Cali Ray Blurry Blush. I do have one of the other shades, one of the lighter ones, and I really enjoy it. This retails for $25. This is the color Sublime, which is supposed to be a muted berry. I think State of Kate liked this color. So literally it's like I bought this, got the other product for free and free shipping. Like I couldn't pass that up. And then this is a repurchase, which was not necessary, but the deal again was too good. This is the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Primer. I'm using it right now. I'm really loving this. And this was $22 and then $4.50 in shipping. So normally $58 and I spent $26.50, which is incredible. I know that she sells all the time, so I told her like, hey, if you end up getting any of the brand new primer, let me know. Because that one's supposed to be Hydrating, which I know is not for me, but I really want to try it. So for that price, why not? And then one of those gals threw in this freebie of this little mini Sephora moisturizer. So that was very kind. Now let me show you my TikTok shop purchases. This one was not with my purple ticket money, but sometimes when you're scrolling on TikTok, you will get an ad where it says for like the next hour, you get 50% off this product, or sometimes 30, up to $12 off. So that happened with this brand Facile and their lip jelly tint. I had a hard time picking a shade, but I went with this pinky color Rose. So I was wrong. This was 40% off, not 50% off. So it took off $6. And then there was free shipping, which is why I went for it. So I only spent $9 on this. I'm really excited to try it out. I've been very interested in these type of products recently and wanting to do some comparisons. So definitely not necessary, but it's okay. It was very cheap. Then, oh my gosh, I was so excited for this because the purple ticket money does not work on everything on TikTok shop. And unfortunately, you can't tell what it works on until you redeem it. So there has been times where I redeemed it thinking I was going to use it on something and then it ended up not being able to apply. But I was able to get these products from Edom. I've been wanting to try this brand for forever. And I was so excited to see that Edom had come out with this threesome set of their lip balms, but these all have tints. They're not included a clear one, which I'm excited by. So this is something that is not on Sephora, and it said it's not going to be there. So I definitely will do a video lip swatching these. So we have Bsop Glaze, Burnt Malai, and Boba Bounce. So I thought these were really good sizes here. They have 5 grams or 0.17 ounces. So this set was $39. And then I also got, so I'm hoping I love it because now I've got 4 of them. I also bought the new color Guava Fresca, and this has 14 grams. So This is about a third of what you get in here. So that's still a good amount of product. And this is normally $24. So that was $63 total. I had cashed in $50 of TikTok shop money. So I spent $13 on these, which is amazing. And there is still one more color that I want from them, but of course I have to try this formula first. Next, I'll have to put on the screen how much these normally cost, but Viseart from time to time has different palettes on sale. And I wanna say these maybe were like 30% off. They were $17.50 each. So that makes them $35 together. I cashed in $10 of TikTok shop money, which meant that I only spent $25 on these. So I want to say that might be what they are full price. So it was kind of like buy one, get one free. I don't know. Lilas Dew. More Mauve Quad. And these are smaller than I anticipated. But I mean, like, it will be plenty of eyeshadow for me. And this is Amelie, which would be more peachy shades, more warm tones, which you guys know I love. So Adept Cosmetics is on TikTok shop, not all of their products, but some of them. And I got so lucky at this time because the Unity palette was on a flash sale. It had been on sale, but then it went even cheaper, which is awesome because I like the colors in this palette, but I don't know that I'm gonna use all of them or all the time. These mattes are darker than I typically go, but all of these shades individually look so beautiful. So this palette is normally $52. It was on sale for $29.60. Then I cashed in $10 of my TikTok shop money to get this for $19.60. How insane is that? So of course I couldn't pass it up at that amazing price. And then I had been saving up money planning on getting a Lethal Cosmetics palette from Camera Cosmetics. And then as I was going to check out, it wasn't there anymore, so it must have sold out in the days before. But I did see that Bella Beauté bar, which I always get them and Blend Muddy mixed up, but Blend Bunny does SquarePants. Anyway, Bella Beauté bar was on there and they had their new Smoky Glam palette. What I love about them and some other indie brands now, they're having these little things, these little round foamy bits to go over your metallic eyeshadows to help to protect them from breaking, which I think is amazing and it works. So let me move them all out of the way. So here what the shades look like. Oh, it's so gorgeous. So many gorgeous colors in here. 5, 10, 15, 20. This retails for $75. So I cashed in $50. So I spent 25 bucks on this and of course had free shipping. So that is amazing. I cannot wait to try out this formula. I would love to hear your thoughts on the brand. So, oh my gosh, guys, did I or did I not just luck out here? Next, I want to show you some gifts that I got for Mother's Day. So Makeyo Beauty, which is a TikTok shop beauty brand, launched some new products, including a palette. This is called Glow Up, and this is an all shimmer palette, which is exciting. Their first palette that I also have had 3 pressed glitters and the others were shimmer, but this is all shimmer. So beautiful. Just some really nice pinky tones, champagnes, purpley tones. So excited to have that. And then I did also get 2 of her multi-chrome singles. I already have some and I love them, but she had come out with some newer shades and this is totally my type of color. And I think this is just called Beachin'. So it looks like a NARS Orgasm, but then you see there's like a purple flip, purple blue. It is so cool. This is such an amazing brand. They ship super fast. And then the other one is named after her husband and it is called Steve. So it is like that blue green, but there is purple in it as well. Oh, it looks so stunning. So the palette was $35 and the singles were $18, but these products do go on sale from time to time. Not when I purchase, but they do. So definitely check them out there. And then I also got a bunch of single shadows from Folklore. I want to say maybe Smitty is the one that I saw talk about them. Unfortunately, I had one shade come broken and then I shipped it back free and they resent it to me and it broke again. So I need to message them again and I hope they'll send me another one because I know that you can repress eyeshadows, but for me, I feel like they just never turn out the same. And this is a stunning red color called Hell to Pay. So I'm gonna try to see if they will ship it again. And I don't know, more bubble wrap. Like, this is just not enough, friends. It's a sensitive eyeshadow, but I will do a swatch video with all of these so you guys can see them, because I did get a lot. I wanted to get enough for free shipping. I did get a lot of purple colors that are very similar. This is BL03 Hidden World, PK02 Belle. This one is so cool. I'm afraid to open these now. OR01 Asgard, PP01 Little Pony, PP02 Love It, and PK01 Bright Lights. So again, I will have content coming on those, and these were $4.95 each, which is a great price. So really excited to play with these. So sorry if the lighting or angle or my makeup looks a little bit different. I just had a session and now I'm back to film the rest of this. So I now just have the more miscellaneous things. So I went to TJ Maxx and I've been hoping to find the Candy Cane Laneige Lip Glowy Balm from last holiday, but I haven't been able to find it, and I probably won't. I know other people found it like a month or so ago, but well, now this is looking different here. So the Morphe drip glasses came in two different formulas, a glazed that had shimmer, and then drenched, which was a bit more pigmented, and this reminds me of the Tower 28 glosses. I have one of the other shades and I really like it, Wet Peach, I think, and I guess they're discontinuing these, which is so sad. I love this formula and I would have loved to have seen them expand the shade range, especially right now as Morphe's coming out with so many good things, and I feel like people would be more interested in these now. But anyway, this is the color Naked Dip, and I'm glad that I opened up the boxes because I was able to tell that this one was not already open because this part is still clear. So let me show you. After you pull the wand up, it filled up now. So I'm hoping that I like this because it was $6, and I want to say that these are around $10 or $12 full price. So this was a good deal, and we were getting something else anyway. So I decided, okay, why not? Next, I have an Amazon purchase that was super exciting. So this Jouer set I've been wanting for forever because it includes a set exclusive shade of their tinted lip oil, which is one of my favorite gloss formulas. And I knew this is a color I would really enjoy. And they've had some other sales. I think last month I picked up the newer shade of the lip oil Bordeaux that I had gotten 25% off from Amazon, but at that time the set was not included, but I think they had some other sales, so I was like, let me just check Amazon again, and this set actually was on sale for 25% off, but I think this is $30 full price and I paid $22.50, which I thought was pretty good. The other product in here, I mean, I don't think I'm going to care about it that much, but I will use it. So, oh my gosh, this gloss is so gorgeous. It is called Coquette. So it's a pinky peach shade, but it has some shimmer in there and almost what looks like an iridescent flash of gold and pink. I will definitely do a video with these, and then I think I'll do a lip swatch video of these glosses because I have them all except the red shade. And I did try to shoot my shot with Jouer, and yeah, no, they're not interested in sending me PR. They didn't jump at that. So the other product in here is a little mini of the Soft Focus Hydrate and Set Powder in Radiant Translucent. So this kind of gives similar vibes on the skin to the Hourglass powders. So that might be something fun to try to pan, just a little mini. So I thought that was a really good deal because I've been wanting that for forever. So I was really happy to finally see it available on sale, and who knows if this is a set that would be around for very long because I'm pretty sure this was limited edition. And then the other product I got was from C&P Laboratory, the Propolis Jelly Lip Cern. So I do have their lip mask that's in the pot that twists up, that was popular on TikTok a couple years ago. But this is their new tinted lip balm. This is Pink Donut, and this has the same little silicone jelly donut applicator as the new Laneige Glaze Craze lip balm. So I wanted to try this to see how it would compare. And I think normally it's $16 and I got it for $12.80. It was on sale at the time. So did not need this, but I'm excited to try it out and to do that comparison. I have to make myself do all these videos I have in mind because it can help me justify some of these purchases. Next, I have a Flip order, and my content has been doing so bad on Flip recently, which really sucks. I don't know what they're looking for. Flip is really promoting people that are posting content that has nothing to do with the products that are sold on Flip. So a Flip is a video using a product that you purchased from the Flip app. A clip is just another video. I feel like they should require you to, when you upload a clip, that you have to also like connect it to a product that you can purchase from the Flip app, which I know that people could pick something random and not have it in the video, but I wish they would do that step, because I'm not on here using this like TikTok. I'm on here because I want to see looks and reviews with the products that are being sold there. And it just kind of bums me out that that's kind of the content that's being pushed, because I guess they're trying to keep up with other apps, but this is supposed to be a different app. It's a shopping app, you know, so anyway, it's a bummer. But some exciting things recently is that they have Sigma now and they have Lawless, which is great. They don't have everything for Lawless. They mostly just have different sets, which is still very exciting. But Sigma has a lot of the products, and what's nice is that, not always, but there are a lot of times where there are like matching discounts. Like right now, and for like a month or so, all of the Disney products on the Sigma site have been like half off or had free gifts or, you know, discounted some way. And on the Flip app, they've all been half off as well, which is amazing. So definitely run over there while they're still on sale if you haven't picked anything up already, because your discount will stack on top of them, which is what happened here, which I will share with you. But if you have not signed up for the Flip app yet, girl, what are you doing? You've heard me talk about it so many times. You've seen the great deals I've gotten. I would love if you would sign up through me, because we both get referral money. It's at least $25 for you to be able to add to your purchase. And unfortunately, I waited too long to place my order, and then I bumped down a tier, so I was able to get less free gifts, which it's unfortunate, but at the same time, you know, I've been getting a lot of random stuff recently. So what I purchased would be the Disney Little Mermaid palette. I wasn't going to get this, but then when I saw some of the swatches, I was like, okay, yeah, some of these shimmers are actually like multi-chromes, which is not what I was expecting. I think this one, this one, this one, and this one, I think are multi-chromes, which is so cool. I mean, just what a cute color story here. Perfectly matches the palette. Really cute embossings. I'm so excited to have this. So it is normally $59. It was on sale for $30. And then they got some of the soft core brushes. These had been sold out on the Sigma site for forever. They were excluded from coupons. I was able to get a couple from Amazon and TikTok Shop. There are 5 of them, and now I have 3. And I'm really mad at myself because there was a set on JCPenney's, and I tried to do in-store pickup and they didn't have it. And then I should have just made myself pay for shipping, because now it has not been as discounted as it was then. It has one of the brushes I already have, then the concealer and foundation brush. The foundation brush I've seen on Flip, but the concealer brush is not on its own on the website or on Flip. The collector's mentality of me wants that so bad, even though I have several angled concealer brushes, so I don't need that one. But anyway, we're talking about the F43 Soft Angled Cheek. So really excited to play with this. I will have videos on Flip with these products. So this one was the full price. This was $36. So that came out to $66, and my discount now, because of how many purchases I made, is now just always 30% off. So that took off $19.80. And then I had $35 in Flip credits, which would be money I made posting videos on there. So I spent $11.20 on this purchase, which is just such an amazing deal. And then let me show you my free gift. I've had really crappy stuff for the most part, unfortunately. Thank God for Gerard Cosmetics being on there. but REM Beauty will have stuff once in a while, and I was able to catch this. This is a new release as well, I believe. The Dream Glow Illuminating Serum, and this is the color Quartz, and this is a $26 value. So that's amazing that I got all that stuff. I cannot wait to try it out. I was tempted to maybe get the lip tray from this collection, but it comes with 1 lip cream and 2 of the lip oils, and I tried one of the lip oils before and didn't love it, so I thought about it, but I didn't allow myself. And then there is a Beauty and the Beast set with 3 mini lip creams, which look so cute, and I think I would like the small packaging better. So should I get that? I don't know, I'm gonna think on it. But I have, again, my videos have not been doing well there, so I have been very slowly accumulating credit. But it sucks, I think right now I have like $12, and I want more than that because Sigma just released an Angela Bright brush set that's available on there and in a bundle with the palette for like $10 or $12 more than the brush set itself. It's incredible. You guys just know how much I love Flip. So then I'm gonna show one more miscellaneous thing, and then we'll just end with Ulta. So I went to the cosmetics company store, which I have not been to in forever, and sometimes when it's holidays they'll have extra special deals, so I wasn't really expecting that because I didn't go on holiday, and they did not have a very good Maxx selection, which was really sad. But what they did have in the 75% off section was this 2-pack of the jumbo, oh, it's not open, the jumbo size of the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. You guys know this is my holy grail, and I had just used my last one up, and I told you guys that I was going to not buy it and make myself just get the Good Molecules Cleansing Balm. But this duo, oh my gosh, let me get it. Look how freaking big this is. This duo retails for $88, which is already discounted because it is a set. I'm sure, you know, retail or whatever individually would be like $100 or something. So after my 75% off, this set with 2 jumbo cleansing balms was $13.25. Yes, it was. That's incredible. So I bought 2 sets. Did I need that many? No, but this deal is incredible. I was tempted to buy more because they had several, but I thought that was perfect. I am set for a year, maybe a little bit longer, so that's amazing. You guys need to go run to your cosmetic company store to see if they still have these on that 75% off clearance, because what incredible deal. Lastly, we have Ulta, and I have a purchase I forgot about, but I'm going to show you the exchanges first. So a couple months ago I had a points haul, and I had gotten the Benefit Hoola Wave, which is our new cream bronzer balm, and I just got the original Hoola shade. Mine, the mirror was not properly glued in, so it was all manky, so I exchanged it, and I'm really excited to try this out. I hope I enjoy that formula because, again, I'm stuck with it. I got it with my points. And then I did go in store to swatch the Bobbi Brown Weightless Skin Foundation and Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer to find a better shade for me than the ones that I bought online. Luckily, I did not open them, so I was able to exchange untouched, so they're able to go back on the shelves. And I found that the best foundation match for me is Neutral Warm Ivory. I actually had gone to 2 different stores to swatch these, and I'm so glad I went to the second store because they had more shades, because I was going to pick something else, but I think that is going to be a perfect match. It dries down a little bit darker. Same with this Estee Lauder concealer. I had originally gotten 0.5 in, and I decided to exchange it for 1 in. I think it should be light enough, but not too bright. So now I'm gonna actually give these a whirl and see what I think of them. And then my actual purchase is crazy and excessive, but the NYX Fat Oil Slick Clicks are one of my favorite drugstore lippies, and they recently added some new shades, and I bought 4 of the new shades. I think there was like, I don't know, at least 5, but I think maybe 6 or 8 of them, and these were on sale maybe 30% off. Again, I'll have to do the math on these because I think that it was like an app exclusive 30% off NYX lip products or something, so it brought them down to $7.70. And then I had a $3.50 off coupon because 770 times 2 is over $15. So I made 2 separate in-store purchases. So I could use a $3.50 off coupon twice, which made them $5.95 each, which is such a good deal. I did film and just need to edit and post a lip swatch video and hand swatches comparing these to each other and 2 of the more neutral shades that I have from the original launch. And I will tell you, these seem to be a little bit more sheer than the original ones for some reason. So this is 18 profile pick, 16 verified, a little bit darker. This one is a little more pigmented than the others. Then we have 15 story or post and 19 caption this. So I know this was a little bit excessive, but I just thought they were so pretty and I hadn't really seen much content with them. So I thought that might be nice for me to create some. And I know this was long and I rambled, but this was so fun for me to just show you all of the random stuff I got this month. So I'm excited to try everything out. You will be hearing my thoughts on these products over the next couple months in my monthly review videos, but I would love to hear what things you used up and purchased recently. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.